veterans and distinguished guests, family, friends, and the Big Mac family, welcome to the 2025 MacArthur Senior High's Veterans Day program. I am Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Braden Evans, the MacArthur JROTC Highlander Battalion Commander.
And I am Cadet Command Sergeant Major Scott Mark, and I serve as the Command Sergeant Major of the MacArthur Highlander Battalion. We hope you enjoy the presentation we have prepared for you today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of our nation's colors and the singing of our national anthem by the MacArthur High School Choir. The national colors are carried by Cadet First Lieutenant Elizabeth Renfro. The Oklahoma flag is carried by Cadet Staff Sergeant Nixon Pacheco. The MacArthur School flag is carried by Cadet Private First Class Theodorus. And our colors are guarded by Cadet Corporal Emma Hilbert and Cadet Sergeant Elijah Branham. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker this morning is some kind of wonderful, the one, the only, Lawton's Mayor, Mr. Stan Booker. Please welcome Mayor Booker to the podium.
All right, appreciate that. All right, hey, give us a big shout out if you're proud to be a Highlander. Everybody proud to be a Highlander? Are you proud to be an American? Good. Are you proud to be an American? Think a veteran. And that's what we're here today, is about Veterans Day. And I know we're a few days ahead, but it's important that we celebrate Veterans Day. And what we do here today goes far beyond the classroom. We're here to say two simple words. Thank you. Thank you to our veterans. Veterans Day has a story behind it. It began over a century ago, back in 1918, when World War I finally came to an end. Then on the 11th month, the 11th day, and at 11 o'clock, the 11th hour, fighting ceased, and it became known as Armistice Day, the Day of Peace. Years later, after more wars and more heroes, our nation changed the name to Veterans Day in order to honor all who served in war and peace or were serving presently. Veterans Day isn't just about history, it's about people, men and women who make a choice to serve. They leave their families, their friends, and their comfort so that we can live safely in our own comfort. And here in Lawton, Fort Sill, we see that sacrifice every day. This community and Fort Sill are forever connected. In fact, about half of the people in our city are directly tied to a veteran, either as a spouse, a child, or another family member. That's incredible when you think about it. And it's one reason that Comanche County, our county, is the 10th most concentrated population of veterans per capita in the entire United States, and we're the largest population of veterans in the state of Oklahoma. To the students here today, many of you are the sons and daughters of soldiers and Marines serving right here, right now at Fort Sill. As a matter of fact, I spoke with a few of the active duty parents back here who have kids at MacArthur and kids in particular in JRTC. Students, your sacrifice time with your parents when duty calls them away. Something I've learned being mayor, going to Fort Sill all the time for changes of command and other events, is that when the soldier is deployed, the family is still here. This community is here to support soldier families when their soldier is deployed, but also when their soldier here. We understand that the entire family serves when a soldier is in our military. You adapt to the moves, the deployments, and changes that many others never experience. And through it all, you show strength, courage, and resilience that make this community proud of you. If you're a veteran or the child of an active duty American service member, would you please stand at this time? Let's give them a big round of applause for their service. Thank you all for your service. Thank you. I want to tell you, when veterans leave the service, they come into the community and they take jobs. Some of them are teachers. Many of them work for the city of Lawton. As a matter of fact, we have veterans working for the city of Lawton that are bringing that experience that they learned serving this country, and they're transforming the way we do business at the city of Lawton, bringing all that experience and management experience. And they serve all through our community. We have police officers that are veterans, we have firefighters that are veterans, and even our city manager, our top person at the city organization, our city manager is a veteran. Veterans don't look for attention, they just keep serving in different ways, and that's what makes them so special. And right here at MacArthur High School, we see that same spirit alive in our own Highlander Battalion, JROTC. You've made this community proud, earning recognition across the state as multiple-time Oklahoma State champion drill team right up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, I think. How about that? Let's give the JROTC a big round of applause. And let me tell you, cadets, wherever they hold that competition, whether it's Oklahoma City or Tulsa or wherever it is, you're representing not just MacArthur. You're representing Lawton and you're representing Fort Sill. And I want to tell you something. When I go to Fort Sill after you guys have won another state championship, the place is just glowing with pride Those soldiers and the leaders of Fort Sill are so proud of you and what you exhibit, and your entire community is proud of you for your discipline, for your teamwork, for your excellence that reflect our city's best image. You remind us that the next generation is ready to lead with the same dedication and pride our veterans have shown for generations. To all the MacArthur JROTC cadets, know this: the veterans of Lawton Fort Sill are proud of you. You carry forward their legacy. Every time you put on that uniform, stand tall, and serve with honor. Real leadership is not about power. It's about service. And you show that leadership by showing up every day. Leadership is about doing what's right, even when nobody's watching, and I know that's part of your lessons. Whether your path leads to military service or another calling, and I understand the Cadet Sergeant Major has already enlisted. Let's give him a round of applause. Whether your path leads to military service or another calling, carry those same values with you: honor, courage, commitment. Today we pause to honor all who have worn the uniform and say that Lawton is proud of you, because our city is stronger, freer, and more united because of what you've done. So on behalf of everyone in Lawton Fort Sill, I want to say thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. And thank you for reminding us what it means to serve something bigger than ourselves. Now, before I get on to my closing, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to thank these awesome singers of the national anthem. Can we give them a big round of applause? And our band's going to be playing for us in a minute. Let's give them appreciation now, and they're going to be playing in a few minutes for us. I heard them practicing. They're ready. And as I close, would you join me in showing appreciation with a big round of applause for our veterans, their families, and for the Highlander Battalion who carry their legacy forward every single day.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. For your remarks, please accept the certificate of appreciation from the MacArthur Highlander Battalion as a token of our gratitude. Before we honor our veterans, I will now explain the history of Veterans Day and why we celebrate it. Veterans Day begins with World War I officially ending with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles on June 28, 1919. However, the fighting ended 7 months prior when an armistice was signed between the Allied nations and Germany. This armistice went into effect on the 11th hour or the 11th day of the 11th month. For that reason, November 11th, 1918 is regarded as the end of World War I. The original observation of Armistice Day holidays lasted until June 1st, 1954, when the 83rd Congress and President Dwight D. Eisenhower, in wake of World War II, changed the word armistice to veteran to honor all veterans of past wars.
And to honor the veterans of every military branch, we will now post the flags of each of the military branches. At that time, you will hear the song of the branch announced. If you have served in that branch, we ask that if you are able to stand and remain standing to be recognized for your service. Army!
First you fight for the right, and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. And it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Out of the cannons, loud and strong, 2, 3, 4, wherever we go. You always know that the army goes rolling along.
The Marine Corps.
To the shores of Jerusalem, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We'll proudly claim the title of United States Marine.
Navy.
Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day. Our last night ashore, hail to the foe. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home.
Air Force.
We go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sky. The river comes in to meet our thunder. Then the boys give 'em the gun, give 'em the gun. From under and
Coast Guard.
we place our trust in thee. Howling gales and shot and shell and claim our victory. Semper Paratus is our guide. The motto true. This
Space Force.
Thank you again to all of you who have served. At this time, MHS Lent Ensemble will sing Tell My Father.
give her the mic.
wasn't us. Audio just cut out. It just froze. Sound completely cut.
Because it's not been downloaded, so it's all on the internet. Hopefully it doesn't do it again.
Hopefully.
Alright, we're gonna try that.
Yep. I'm just gonna keep it off. I'm not gonna touch it.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let's give them another round of applause. Now we would like to recognize our faculty and staff members from our very own school who have served, as well as the veteran family members and cadets who are currently in our Geriacy program. Please direct your attention to the TV screens and take a moment to appreciate all that they have sacrificed for this wonderful country.
We want to thank the band, choir, Miss Tracy, our head principal, and the school staff administration.
What's
And
playing?
we and the Level School Media and Communication team for all their help in making this possible. Can we please get a round of applause for all of them?
What is playing like this? On the right side screen, it's a mirror.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
10:31. We're gonna play that now.
We want to also thank Major Craig Redford and Command Sergeant Major Jesse Batts for teaching and mentoring all our cadets to the standard you saw here today. And lastly, once again, would all those in the audience who have served in the armed forces please stand and let us show our appreciation.
I would also like to say thank you to all of the veterans, especially those who gave it all. You are not forgotten. The MacArthur Battalion would like to extend an offer to all of the veterans to stay in the area and converse with our cadets. Thank you for coming to our school to honor those who have served. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our program.
Cadets, please stand by to converse with our guests, and to all of the students, please go to your 5th hour class. Thank you.